Hello, the company we chose is Chick-fil-A. My name is Alexis Eaton.
My name is Chantal Landry.
My name is Michaela Scott.
My name is Natalia Aguirre.
And my name is Jing Chen.
Why is Chick-fil-A important? Chick-fil-A is a leading company as an employee-driven industry, whereas other brands focus solely on profit. It is also ranked #1 in customer satisfaction and strives to ensure a positive experience for both the employees and the customers with each and every interaction. The goal of this presentation is to help the audience learn Chick-fil-A's HR practices and implement them in their own career. And this is our outline for our presentation. We are going to start off with recruiting managerial candidates and go on to job description, media employee opportunities, hiring process, employee compensation, training and development, employee turnover, employee incentives, organizational culture, and conclusion.
All right, so for recruiting managerial candidates, there are several ways that Chick-fil-A goes about this. So one being that they are an employee-driven company and they strive to promote employees internally within the company. So that's like their priority. And then other ways that they are hiring is you can go on their website and under the careers page, you can apply on there. There's also several other third-party sites that you can go on like ZipRecruiter, Indeed, Snagajob, and a lot of others as well. And then we have a snapshot on this page of just like what an ad would look like for a managerial position. And then, so for an entry-level managerial position, we found an ad online off of ZipRecruiter for a team leader. So the job description for this is basically that they're responsible for overseeing the daily front of the house operations and also developing the team members. Some of the job specifications for this position is having leadership skills, being motivational, and quick decision-making skills, and many others as well. Also, they require 12 months experience in a restaurant before being able to have this position. And it does not violate any of the Equal Employment Opportunity Acts. And then at the bottom, there's just a snapshot of the team leader position and the required core competencies. All right, and then for media and employee opportunities, so they're on several media outlets like Instagram and several others. It's a good driving source for connecting with potential employees, as well as they're also on LinkedIn, which is professional networking that they use to also connect. There's also, they provide a 10-week paid internship in Atlanta, Georgia, and it gives the new potential employees a variety of different options for people to choose what they want to focus on and get experience.
Chick-fil-A, like many restaurants, advertises the job openings on their website. The applicant must apply online, and after submitting the application along the resume, they are called for an interview in about 5 days to 2 weeks. If they do not receive a call, they should call in to show they're interested in the job. The interview consists of questions like what's your name, what are your strengths, but the most important question for them is tell me about the company, because that shows interest and it shows that the person really cares about the job. After the first interview, if they pass the first interview, they go on to a second interview. In the second interview, they ask for the availability, they ask for their experience, and they ask which area would they like to work on. After that interview, the person is determined whether or not they're hired.
Employee compensation. So Chick-fil-A has the normal standard benefits as most companies do. They have health benefits, dental, vision insurance benefits, PTO, paid vacation, paid sick leave. They do offer free beverages. They offer a free meal on like while you're working, and then you get meal discounts. They have profit sharing if you'd like to participate in profit sharing, 401k. They have short-term and long-term disability insurance as well, which is something that kind of puts them out from everybody else because not a lot of companies have that. So their entry-level managers can start anywhere from $11 an hour for a team leader position, which is kind of like the lower end of their management, positions. to $15 an hour for an assistant manager, and that's all based on experience.
Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A is renowned for their quick and excellent customer service as well as their attention to detail. The company has been very aggressive when it comes to evaluating franchisees to guarantee the customer service they are praised for. Managers and owners of Chick-fil-A's franchise have to be people who care about the brand and the company's values. First, the company gives operating control to the franchisees on how each store thinks they will be successful, unlike other companies that tell their franchises how to train each store with a universal policy. Each franchise is empowered to find a solution to their problems using different techniques until they settle on one that works for that location. Another form of development is transparency between each franchisee. They do not pit each other against each other to create competition, but instead allow for mentor-mentee relationships to form when one location needs help in one section of the business. Chick-fil-A's training is thorough, customizable, and designed around the customer. Each store is given resources and methods by the organization that are finely tuned to ensure quick and outstanding service. Upon being hired at the company, a trainee will go through a few interviews with a manager or team leader that will explain the process for that specific store. The trainee will watch the video curriculum of the company and have their knowledge assessed through a few short tests. The employee will have knowledge to work equipment, create a perfect chicken sandwich meal, and as well as how to deal with any customer they come across. The company also uses new employee onboarding, which is a system to streamline a hiring process and acts as a checklist for new employees on what to do to start working at Chick-fil-A. And next slide, please. The employee turnover rate for other fast food restaurants is an incredible 107%. Chick-fil-A's turnover rate is just 60%. Chick-fil-A stays on top of this issue by keeping employee morale high and keeping the company purpose statement in the mind of the workforce. The brand is in the people business instead of focusing on the profit, which allows the employees and customers to feel appreciated. Truett Cathy saw the need for customer service in this industry and came up with a statement: to glorify God by being faithful steward of all that's entrusted to us, and to have a positive influence on all those who come into contact with Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A gives purpose to its employees and the knowledge that they are working for something meaningful and impactful.
So Chick-fil-A is well known for supporting its surrounding community. I don't know why. There we go. So they're well known for supporting their surrounding community, but it starts with their staff. They offer different scholarships to their employees, which are known as the Remarkable Future Scholarships, and this is to encourage them to further their education. They also provide $2,000 annually in tuition compensation for their employees who wish to continue their education. On top of all of that, they're contracted with 100+ different schools, which their employees can attend, and they get a discounted tuition towards. When it comes to college graduates, they have internships for not only college graduates, but also I think people coming right out of high school, like 18, 19 years old, where they actually put them in different areas of the company to see where they fit. So that way you're not stuck in front of the house if you're not meant to be stuck in front of the house. I thought that was pretty cool because that kind of gives the person the opportunity to try different areas. And let me see. They have a wide range of positions for their employees, from restaurant manager, general manager, franchisee, to IT specialist, or HR enthusiast.
When it comes to the organizational culture of Chick-fil-A, they are second to none. Chick-fil-A thrives in satisfying customers and employees with their company values and cultures. When it comes to customers, they make sure their employees are doing nothing but the best in achieving the customer's needs while having a kind and positive attitude. The company's culture of care is a workplace culture where everyone is treated with honor, dignity, and respect. This is the work ethic and attitude they wish to carry out here at this organization. And if you have ever been to one of their locations, you would see it for yourself. Have you ever seen a Chick-fil-A employee with a bad attitude? One example of their culture you may or may not recognize is the "my pleasure" response. When a customer says thank you, every time a customer says thank you, each employee is trained to respond with a warm smile and respond, "my pleasure." Another one you also may recognize and have experienced before is Chick-fil-A is also being closed on Sundays. We don't like it, but this is a part of their culture, so they can allow their staff to enjoy a day to themselves, be with their loved ones, and worship if they choose to do so. Their values are: we're here to serve, we're better together, we're purpose-driven, and we pursue what's next. We're here to serve entails that the organization keeps the needs of all operators, team members, and customers at the heart of their work and doing what they think is best for the business and them. We're better together means that the company works through major teamwork and collaboration to get their best result, whether it is customer satisfaction and optimal work efficiency. If anyone has ever been to a Chick-fil-A, they would truly witness how well the employees communicate with each other to get a task done and how kind they treat each other and their customers. Lastly, we pursue what's next is Chick-fil-A always putting energy into adapting and reinventing how they do things, whether it be from the way they work or how they care for their customers. They are on top when it comes to taking care of their workers and customers, and they want to keep it that way. Chick-fil-A also has many other practices they do to keep the company always evolving and being better than they were in the past. Their corporate offices also have a culture. They also have weekly team and project meetings to continue evolving their culture, optional Monday morning devotion with the Cathy family, brainstorm sessions at their innovation centers, a workout or volunteer company on or off campus, and access to childcare services for their convenience. And now to the conclusion.
So Chick-fil-A is committed to empowering and motivating their employees, which has changed the company and their employee and how the company and how they connect with their employees. According to Glassdoor, Chick-fil-A is ranked number 3 of the best companies to work for in 2020. That was out of 6 top companies that we found. It has it's implemented many HR practices that has made a difference in many lives and is determined to continue doing so in the future. And so when you're searching for a career, definitely give Chick-fil-A, a look, because they are a great company to work for and they might just be the right choice for you. And that's it. All right. I'm gonna stop the share. I'm gonna stop the recording.